Joey Star here for Star Quality Kitchen. Today I will be reviewing Joyride Uncommon Candy. Joyride is a company whose mission is the creation of candy made with real ingredients and therefore no junk, way less sugar than your typical candy. One of the sweet facts about Joyride is that its co-owner and chief creative officer is none other than Ryan Trahan, who you might know from YouTube. I don't know if you've seen any of his stuff, but my personal favorite to his is when he visits these one-star motels to review them. I find him to be funny and clever. And I tell you what, if the quality of this candy is even half as good as his videos, I'm probably in for a real treat. You see what I did there, right? Treat? Yeah. So I picked up what seems to be 3 of their most popular offerings, which you can get exclusively at Target. I'm gonna start with the sour watermelon edges. It seems like there may be a theme, or maybe it's a coincidence, where their offerings seem to be a healthy equivalent of some other popular candy. Now, I'm not sure if that's the case here, but these kind of remind me of, I'm pretty sure Haribo has some kind of watermelon looking candies. I don't know if they're sour or not, but they kind of have this watermelon look, and these just kind of look like this. Oh, that smells really good right out of the bag. Yeah, I like it already. I haven't even tasted it yet. 80% less sugar. It says here, no junk, amazing tastes. Okay, the first part, from what I can see here, appears to be true. Second part of obviously is subjective, but the aroma is pretty great. And also, I just want to point out here, because I'm always interested in this, there's 8 net carbs per serving, which is about 8 pieces of these. 8 pieces of these guys. Give you that close up. Kind of looks like a watermelon. The color is not as bright as what's on the packaging here, but I mean, they're using natural colorings as opposed to those like red number this, yellow number that, you know, mambo number, whatever. We can allot a little bit of dull colors if it means it's going to taste good and be healthier. Actually, I want to show you the texture here. It does kind of have that little, kind of reminds me of Chuckles a little bit with the little specks of whatever on there. I believe those specks is allulose. Let me go ahead and try this. Very good. I've never tried the Haribo. I have no idea if this is better or worse. You know, Haribo, that's good. While it is sour, it's not intense in it by any means. The fruity flavors actually taste pretty good. Pretty real. Have you ever had anything with real fruit juices or whatever? This is along those lines. Let me take another one. That's actually pretty tasty. Oh, I got 2 sticking together. Yeah, what the hell, I'll eat them both. The texture, slightly gelatinous. Not hard gelatinous, like chew and get your teeth stuck, but not real loose either. The flavor here is really good. This helps me understand 2 things. 1, why this is a popular flavor. This is really tasty. And 2, why there's only 3.5 servings in this bag, because, you know, what's the point of having healthy food if it has like 10 servings and it tastes so good, you end up eating all 10 in one sitting? Doesn't sound very healthy to me. I think this package size is a good idea. Yeah. Next, I'm going to try the Sour Smacks. And if you look on the package here, you can kind of figure out which candy this is a healthy equivalent of. It'd be pretty interesting to see these guys in a commercial where first they're sour and then they're sweet. Go ahead and open this up. The aroma on this one's distinctively different from the sour watermelon wedges. It's good. It's very different. I don't know if you can smell sour, but if you can, it kind of smells like this. It's definitely a different smell. Let me just take one here. Oh, these are tiny little guys. It's been a few years since I've had Sour Patch Kids, so maybe I'm mistaken, but I think the Sour Patch Kids are a little larger than this. These are kind of cute though. Let me show you close up. This little guy. So this little guy, as cute as he is, I'm going to show him no mercy. I'm just going to pop it in my mouth. Okay. So this one's like a lemon flavor. The lemon flavor is good. Significantly more sour than the watermelon wedges. Not really intense, just a little more sour, like reasonably sour still. Let's see if I can get another color in here. Here's kind of a reddish one. Oh, they tell you on the back. Sometimes I'm a little oblivious. They tell you in the back what the flavors are. So yeah, the one I had before was lemonade, and it would appear that this one, I think this one's watermelon. No, it doesn't really, out of the bag, it doesn't really smell very strong. But you can go ahead and pop that in. So there's two that are roughly this color. One's a fruit punch, the other one's a watermelon. I'm 70% sure that's a sour watermelon. Hey, it's tasty. Let me get another one here. We got a different color here. Yeah, let's try this green guy. I'm assuming this is the lime. Like before, you got your dots of, let's see, what's this sweetened with? Is it also allulose? It is. All right, good. I'm all for that. Yeah, it's definitely lime. These are all good. They're all good, but I'm being completely honest. Although it has been a while since I had Sour Patch Kids, I think perhaps the Sour Patch Kids got a little tastier. But this is really good. And I tell you what, for this one only has 60% less sugar, but still, that's a lot. That's more than half. All things created equal. Somebody hands me Sour Patch Kids, somebody hands me these. I would be more than happy having these, given that there's so much less sugar. And although they don't taste quite as good as the Sour Patch Kid, they're really good though. I don't know, I think I like the watermelon wedges a little bit better than these, but these are still really good. These are definitely worth trying. Yeah, let me take one more here. How many pieces? So 12 pieces to a serving. That's actually quite a bit. This one should be the fruit punch, definitely. Yeah, check that baby out. Yeah, finally we have the Gummy Busters, which they look like these are the healthy equivalent of those big chewy nerds. You know what I'm talking about? Those big chewy nerds? Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. Of course, they have their own shape. Interesting, the aroma on these kind of remind me of almost like generic sweet tarts. Remember those little discs, the sweet tarts that you grew up with? Kind of like those, but like a generic one. You ever get generic ones, how they smell a little more powdery, if that makes sense? So here's what they look like. They look like little spiny things. Like if this were an animal, you wouldn't want to grab it because it probably hurt your hand. You probably get stuck in its little quills. Go ahead and, oh. That's yummy. So evidently there's only 3 flavors inside here. And one I just tried, which I really like, it's called Fun Drink. I really don't know what that means. Leaning towards like a citrus flavor, not necessarily a lemonade. Maybe a blend with lemonade. You know, I mean, that sounds fun, right? That'd be a fun drink. Kind of like that. It's not purely lemonade if it's lemonade at all. Pretty tasty. Let's try one of these other ones here. So this one should be, says here, this is a blue raspberry. All right. You can see these are not vibrant colors, nothing like the packaging at all. But for how good they taste, it doesn't bother me. The fact that I'm not consuming some laboratory created color that's probably going to give me like toenail cancer or something. I think I can live with the fact that this is like an odd, dull color. That's really tasty. It is like a blue raspberry flavor, except that there's something missing from the taste that I think might be a good missing. Because usually when I have something with blue raspberry, like a juice, like High C or something, or what's the other one? Hawaiian Punch. There's a very obvious artificialness to that flavor. I'm not really tasting that artificialness here, which really pleases me. You know, let's get that last color. This one, let's see here. This, whoops. Which one of these? There we go. This one here should be the pink lemonade. Yeah, this is really good. So these, depending on what you buy, your percentage less of sugar varies. So this one, it's 50% less to sugar. That number isn't as high as it is in the other ones. It's half the damn sugar of those big chewy nerds. And quite honestly, I think these taste better than those big chewy nerds. These are really good. And there's about 10 pieces to a serving. I mean, I've had 3 already, and I'm already really happy with the amount that I've had. I mean, not that I couldn't eat more, because you can always eat more. It's not like the other candies where it almost seems like the flavor was engineered to make you want to eat more of it. No, this is very, very satisfying. And what I like too is, I'll pop another one, is that you pop it into your mouth, and there's like a bit of a crunch to these, but it's not hard at all. It's a very tender candy. Like the outer coating has just enough crunch for you to get that crunch in your teeth. Other than that, it's completely tender. In fact, I want to show you the inside really quick, if I can. All right. That wasn't as neat as I planned it would be, but you get an idea here. You can kind of see how that works. And you can see by how thin that outer coating is, that it's going to provide just a touch of crunch. And the rest of it is tender and chewy and delicious. This is really good. Easily best of the three. So that's my review of Ryan Trahan's Joyride Candy. Of course, I only tried 3 of the offerings. They're 3 most popular, so of course they're most likely going to be the best tasting. I am curious about their other offerings. I know they have some sour strips, and there's some other stuff too that doesn't come to mind at the moment, but lots of varieties. You can find them at any Target. And from what I understand, this has only been out like a year or so, and it's like among Target's best-selling candy. So that's really saying something. Kudos to you, Ryan, both on your videos, capturing my curiosity and putting out this delicious candy. I mean, you and your partner, you're doing a fantastic job, truly. Highly recommended. All 3 flavors are great, but especially the Gummy Busters, top of the 3 in my humble opinion. How about you? Have you tried any of the Joyride Uncommon Candies? What are your thoughts on them? Which ones are your favorites? And let me know if there's another candy brand, especially one that's made by somebody from YouTube or social media in general, that you're curious about or that you've tried and you like and you think I should review. Drop that into the comments below. Let me know, because this is also your channel. Thanks so much for watching Star Quality Kitchen. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and stalk. Laters. Pro move, I'm taking 1 of each flavor, pop it in my mouth. Nice crunch. Nice chew. Flavors are melding together. It's like my childhood candy has gotten together, joined the circus, and they're performing in the center ring right now. It's working. Oh, I don't want to pause it. I want to mute it. That's being recorded. That's funny. Joyride Uncommon Candy. My dog's on the other side staring me down like, what the hell is Daddy doing? Maybe she thinks I'm talking to her. She's so damn cute. I wish I could take a picture right now. Love you, Sammy. No, Daddy's working now, baby. Daddy's working now. All right? You go Plots. Good girl.